So, what is the Alan Watts dream scenario? Well, it's a thought experiment by a very famous philosopher, Alan Watts, obviously. And the thought experiment is called the dream of life. It's an exploration, really, about desire, control, and the search for meaning. Imagine for a moment not only being able to control your dreams, but being able to create entire lifetimes within them. Picture yourself then as an all powerful being. Every night, you have the capacity to live out any dream that you can think of, any desire, with total control and autonomy over every single detail, every scenario. And we're not talking about mere lucid dreaming here, but it's a journey each night. You enter a dream that lasts a full lifetime. In these dreams, then, you experience everything as vividly as you would in reality. You live, you feel, you smell, you taste, you touch, you succeed, you love, you create whatever reality you desire. Now, obviously, you're already thinking, I'd probably indulge in every fancy and pleasure possible. I'd be a billionaire. I'd have as many women as I can. I'd drive fast cars. You'd explore the heights of happiness, success, luxury. Every lifetime you design would bring you the ultimate satisfaction, never ending bliss, no limits, no obstacles, just the perfect life you've always wanted. You'd live out these lifetimes in your dreams over and over again. But eventually, something interesting would happen. After hundreds, maybe thousands of lifetimes, where every outcome is guaranteed, the excitement would begin to fade. The predictable perfection then becomes monotonous and boring and banal. So you then decide to start adding little surprises, small moments of spontaneity, just to keep things interesting. It's like a film. If you've got a film that's pretty predictable, it's not one of your favorites, is it? You want something that's keeping you guessing. The ability to control dreams now becomes a tool then to create experiences that you don't completely control, including some difficulty, some risk, and maybe even some hard times, some losses, some adversity. And what you'll begin to realize is that over time, these unexpected challenges are the things that add richness to your dreams. You'll start craving increased unpredictability, and you'll throw in experiences that you couldn't have in a perfectly controlled life. You'll add friendships, relationships, hard work, and all the complexities of life. As the dreams then become more immersive, they'll begin to look less and less like fantasy and more like the real lives we lead. Now, the importance of this really is the twist, because what Alan Watts suggests is that your ultimate dream life would actually become the life you're living right now. With endless power over your dreams, you create a reality where your experience includes sort of joys and hardships, love and loss, as vividly as you would in walking through life. Watts and the thought experiment says you will land exactly here in your current life because you'll need just an organic life that isn't pre-planned and that gives some level of spontaneity and excitement. The point you're at now makes sense looking back, doesn't it? But actually, at the point in time, 5 years ago, it didn't make any sense. And that's what gives life excitement. By choosing a dream, you're not simply experiencing it, you're invested in it because all the struggles and triumphs are precisely what give it meaning. When you're rich, the only thing that gives being rich sort of meaning and substance is the fact that you once were poor. The happiness of having kids and being in a relationship is juxtaposed to when you didn't have. The life you're living right now, then, with all its ups and downs, becomes the most valuable dream of all. The thought experiment itself holds a mirror to our desires, doesn't it? It shows what we may think we want, an easy, predictable life, but actually, at a deeper level, we crave challenge, unpredictability, and environments where we are able to grow. By seeing life as our ultimate dream, we begin to understand that joy and hardship are essential parts of a meaningful existence. So, what are the applicable lessons then here? Well, obviously, it's first and foremost embracing uncertainty. Uncertainty isn't just avoidable, it's desirable. It breeds interest. We should also accept challenges as part of the journey. The growth happens in those areas and embrace them as an integral part of your own dream and life. You might also want to start finding value in small moments. The simple moments become, in some ways, the most precious. Sitting in nature, laughing around a table. So we should seek growth, not just comfort. And growth and comfort cannot coexist. Aim to grow, learn, and experience rather than staying in your comfort zone. Build meaningful connections and spend time with people who lift you up. So when we see life as the ultimate dream, we understand that everything from our successes to our struggles is part of the story we essentially choose in the end. We can see the highs and the lows as an essential part of the grand narrative. So begin today to understand that actually life wouldn't be that great if you had everything you ever wanted too easily. What gives it value is number one, the unpredictability, and number two, the fact that you've had to work to get it.